Rivers.
Right, Rivers now. Shout out to the man.
Boomers.
All the boomers out there who still remember Shoyo James.
Oh,
but
goodness gracious.
Stick
with the Alpha, though.
We're actually seeing the Alpha, although he's going with the red mohawk, which is, you know, it's a little bit more style than I was expecting out of the, like he's actually got hair. Look at that. But hey, he's got a little bit of hair on that combo game too. 53% already with those up smashes. You know that Chrom, being a fast faller, is going to fall victim to that Olimar combo game.
Yeah, you saw how Lavish was just not able to get off that spawn, the platform he spawned on immediately enough, and then Buzz got right under him, able to get a huge combo, and see it started off beautifully for him.
And we wonder if, you know, that points to maybe Dabuz thinks in this matchup in particular, running away might be futile. Maybe you want to be up in the Chrom's face and using those swords of your own. Because remember, when you're swinging those Pikmin for aerials, they act as swords,
there you go.
You know, and not as projectiles.
Lavish finally gets some good percent on here, forcing Dabuz to have to try to land. I love how he's pressing the problem.
And we really good play on that top platform by Lavish, too. Like, he waited for Dabuz to jump, reacted to that. That's the best way to play Chrom, too, is just to play reactively. We'll see if he's able to react, pick himself up a stock here.
And I appreciate that. When a lot of people go up against top players like this, they'll kind of like crack and they'll bend away from their play style. I see Lavish not bowing down from the challenge.
And you don't try to beat somebody at their own game, right? If you have your game, you have to try, at least at first, to do your best to win with that one. I get that blue Pikmin out of here. That'll help him with a little bit of survivability. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Dabuz like try to go re-up that blue Pikmin as quickly as possible.
Right. Still could be online at any moment here. And something I've noticed that Lavish has started to adapt to is Dabuz is playing in that very hard. Ooh, as that downer's gonna get the kill at the top of the up B. Dabuz is playing in that like the shorter mid-range, using Pikmin throws a lot to cover whatever Lavish was doing. And Lavish is kind of getting caught in that range, but he's starting to adjust now. Interested to see how we can go forward in this next stock.
Still that yellow Pikmin on him, continuing that ledge pressure, but without any rage, Dabuz is still going to be able to DI and stay alive. There we go.
Back air.
And that's where the no rage comes in, right? No, without any rage, jab back air is going to be a lot more consistent at those higher percents. No opportunities to DI out. So back to a relatively even game. Of course, Olimar is known for that nasty early game percentage ramp up, and you already see 63.
Looking like a late game lineup he kind of has on him right here, too. Finally has the whiteout. Probably going to try to put on some damage here.
It's interesting because usually Olimar players like to get rid of that white Pikmin pretty much as quickly as possible. Like, whenever it's up, they just throw it at the opponent. If it misses, it goes off stage. You don't have to use it anymore, but if it hits, damage. Very
fragile Pikmin. Not like these Berthas right here. These are supposed to be staying for a while.
Big damage. Dabuz misspacing that Pikmin toss, though. So Lavish is able to make that back. C4 throw to get him off.
Thanks, Monique.
Honestly, dude, those purple Pikmin are so good for getting around the Chrom ledge traps in particular. Definitely see why Dabuz is going to hold on to these as long as possible. And meanwhile, Lavish is trying to get that Olimar to come to him, but to no avail, and Dabuz's spacing was so nice.
We're trying to get a read going here. Dabuz going to find a punish for the top platform there. Held it a bit too long on charge.
Ooh, okay.
Yep, I like that.
And take out the yellow Pikmin. That is a dangerous one to be sure as well. There we go, Dabuz armoring through with that whistle, though, to keep him alive.
Running F-tilt from Lavish, though, going to get him some stage control. Yep, I like the hesitation from Dabuz. Pretty standard, but it's going to work out very, very often.
And you saw Lavish on that ledge trap going for the no mix-up with all those jabs. Now,
you got it.
Barely able to make it back. I think Dabuz committed to that movement off stage a little bit too quickly. Now we might see Lavish get aggressive to try to take out the stock, but purple Pikmin coming in again.
Has to land here. Yeah, these two purples are really taking up a lot of real estate that Lavish needs. He likes to move around. He likes to dash dance, to be able to, you know, operate in the area. And Dabuz is not giving it to him.
Oh my gosh!
That reached?
Dude, that is Bass Pro fishing right there. That is what that animation is. He's able to pick up that stock and still got the opportunity. You are Chrom, and there are worlds of possibilities open to you.
Yep. Oh, he actually had the shield out. Oh, he broke the shield.
And it is gone.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, Dabuz non-stop in that game. He keeps the pressure on, keeps the fire going to take game one.
Even though Lavish was trying his damnedest to put that out. Very good showing from both players. Now this is a 2 out of 3 set. Best of 5 will be starting in once the second wave stops.
Once we get into top 32, I think, right?
Around 4 o'clock. Interesting, interesting. I like the battlefield pick, too, for both characters, honestly, because Dabuz was able to space out, and then Lavish could use the platforms when he wasn't getting super pressured by Pikmin to kind of just chill out and let Dabuz kind of create his own zone, and then he can work from that there.
Right, right. I mean, obviously the combo game for both of these guys is big, but
yes.
I mean, you're talking about it. The spacing was really important, and we saw Dabuz take advantage of, you know, how difficult it is for Chrom to land with aerials on the Pikmin, or on Olimar on the Pikmin when he's sitting underneath that platform.
Oh, you saw the forward smash he hit. He came with a falling forward air, and he just got ate a forward smash from a purple. And that was kind of like the definer of the set.
Yeah, he was in the perfect position underneath that platform to go, all right, he can only go this deep under it, and then if he does approach me the whole way, fade all the way in, I can smack him with the forward smash and take the lead. So Pokemon Stadium 2 for Game 2. Now, the Olimar going to get a little bit more, or I guess the Alpha in this case. God, that's throwing me for a loop. But, yeah, the Alpha's going to get more space to run away, but he's going to have fewer escape zones if he does try to run away. So we might see Lavish actually being able to extend the pressure once he gets the Alpha into the corner.
Lavish going to draw first blood in this match. You saw Dabuz come off to a really, really big lead to start that game, so this is already much better.
51% already. Dabuz only with one white Pikmin in hand. He's still trying to keep some pressure on. He's trying to hit away Lavish before he picks up any more, but after the Chrom backs off, he's able to get some back out.
Yeah, I really like a stage pick from Lavish, too, because you don't have all the platforms where you can get juggled as hard as you were in Battlefield, but you still have the really long horizontal base platform that you can just move on and you do all the movement that you like to do.
I think the key to this right now is trying to find the rhythm that Dabuz commits to once Lavish pushes him out from underneath one of those platforms, or what he's going to do, such as those Pikmin throws.
Yep. More placement coming in here. Lavish, it was really high risk, high reward he was running with last game. Oh, the single jet, that was interesting. I think he got like a odd hit of it.
Like maybe he was a little bit too deep to actually get the jab lock.
Interesting.
Either way, Lavish still able to stay alive. Recovery well spaced enough to get him back, and now he's got control of the stage. See that quickly fall to the wayside, though. Dabuz,
he's almost extended over it.
Dabuz ran in while the sword was just hovering there, dude. That was scary. There we go, Lavish back on the ledge. See him fading all the way in, and then a very good movement mix-up to put this back to neutral. But Dabuz, with these purple Pikmin, doing so much work.
You said Dabuz finally getting aggressive off stage there, too. You see him just opt for just throwing the purple Pikmin off stage. Finally going for a forward air.
This could be a forward throw, however, just to get the Olimar back on the ledge. Look out for the purple Pikmin.
You're talking about, come on, now tell me.
The purple Pikmin coming off the ledge, whether it's an aerial or whether it's a toss, you have to be ready to shield it at all times. Now Lavish trying to get back in the game. No rage, though, means that Dabuz is going to stay alive.
Oh, waiting for roll distance there. You saw it. With the purple, that he needed that knockback to get him away, just get him some more stage control, reset neutral.
Well, and when Lavish ran back there, too, it wasn't just that he was going to roll distance. When you have those purple Pikmin, that's a good way to get out of the range and to cover the platform if Dabuz goes up there. But you can see the ledge traps already looking really nice. Lavish knows what this character offers. All right, now Dabuz racking up this damage from a distance, as he is wont to do. I mean, this is the flexibility you get when you're playing Olimar. You get to throw those Pikmin from a distance, and then once you get up close, you can rack up tons of damage.
Yeah. More than one way to skin a cat with Olimar. You can do the job many, many different ways. Oh, can he grab here?
Oh my gosh. That purple Pikmin just does not care about what you feel.
Something we saw in the first game, actually take the first stock, was Dabuz down airing a high recovery from Lavish. We haven't really seen that happen yet.
Really nice, I want to say really nice reaction by Lavish right there. When Dabuz armored through that up air, he just disengaged. He said, I'm not going to try to extend this combo. I know that you're at advantage.
Did you see that air movement to get down from Lavish? That was beautiful.
The movement from both of these guys has actually been really clean. Like, spacing has not been a problem.
Great catch, just going to the platform there, too, for Dabuz.
Ooh, good recovery, too.
What a down air.
With the blue Pikmin, nonetheless. He would never expect it.
Ooh, trying to catch a jump there from Lavish. Find a pit grab, though. That was smart.
Good DI by Dabuz, though. Dabuz knew that fourth throw was coming, so he was DIing up to make sure he didn't get set up for a tech situation. He catches Lavish over-committing with these jabs. Happened more than once.
Yep. Interesting little fading in with the back on the short hop. Obviously looking for like a scouting back air, but Dabuz not going to give him the space he's looking for.
Now Lavish trying to find the way in. Purple Pikmin actually hitting Dabuz there because of the extension on that.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. How often do you see a Chrom go that deep, too? Like, you have to do it at least once a set, but that low underneath Pokemon Stadium 2, very risky.
And that's the difference. Chrom mains and Chrom secondaries, you know how far you can take the character and the absolute limits they have. Oh, jab block, not going to reach. Again, it's two jab blocks that have just not worked out for Dabuz. Ooh, gotta get that boy off, man. You can't get that percent back.
Doing tons of damage to him, and 50%. Chrom can make that back. Very nice timing by Dabuz. He's kind of picked up on like the approaching rhythm, especially the shield pressure from Lavish.
2 purples here. We saw this do a ton of damage in that first game.
And could just do it more if he's able to get this Chrom off stage, because again, that recovery, oh so interruptible.
Yes.
Lavish trying to very carefully play around these purple Pikmin. And like you're saying, man, having that consistent hitbox to throw out and interrupt your path, very dangerous.
I gotta be honest, having that yellow Pikmin is super important for the 2 purple Pikmin too, because the range they're working in is so small that Lavish can eventually just get in and get out. So if he's working that longer range, he can get in with his speed. You need to have that range.
Yeah, remember that yellow Pikmin gives you bonus range on top of the average distance that a Pikmin gives you. Like you're saying, you like to have that, and you like to see Dabuz pick up the edge guard so cleanly with that down air. He's done that once in each game, and he's going to end up getting both of them in a 2-0 win. So, I mean, man, Alf putting in work, not something, again, I've never seen Dabuz play Alf. That is actually shocking to me. I thought he was just a straight man, Olimar. Like, there you go. But